I guess we're gonna sort of, these are photos that I've taken, at some of the camps. So if anybody wants to look at the condition of some of these camps are in very close proximity to parks, public playgrounds. That's on the bike path, right here in Cranston, near the police station. That's also part of the bike path. That's up near Walmart. So that's just some of the trash in these camps. Now, I took that photo 2 days ago. So the smell that's coming from that trash is emanating out into Independence Way. It's affecting Independence Place, the apartments over there. The homeless people go into Independence Place. They bathe in their pool. They go in their clubhouse, hang out in the clubhouse. They've been seen defecating on their property in the open, out in their grass. And we field a lot of complaints from the tenants of Independence Place and the management there. So unfortunately, as much I do have compassion for these people, but as you can see, the conditions are affecting the other residents of Cranston. And we need to have an answer for those residents. We can't just say, that there's nothing that we can do. We're going to allow this to continue like this. What do I tell somebody when I'm asked to go out there and, a citizen of the city is pointing this out to me, and asking, what can we do about this? And so I ask you all, what can I do about this? And what answer can I give them? If you want to continue. So as you could see, it's not necessarily, it's not the people. It's not the fact that they're living out there in these camps. It's the conditions of the camps, and the danger and health and safety issues that they pose to the surrounding community and the residents of these camps. That's also part of the bike path. Some stolen shopping carts, Lowe's.
Can I ask how recent these pictures are?
All these pictures are within the past year. And I've been out to these camps, and anybody who would like to go out with me can go out with me, walk to the camps, meet the residents, talk to them. I have a good relationship with these people, and it's not contentious. I have no hard feelings. That's Spec Field right there. As you can see, the equipment shed is cast in the shadow. They see the roof of the equipment shed. Continue. That's human feces on the side of the equipment shed at Spec Field. Little leagues play. I understand, again, I have compassion, but that's not acceptable. So what do I tell when I'm asked to go out there and the tents are there and there's human waste on the side of the equipment shed and the Little League wants to play? And there are people doing drugs, injecting drugs by the equipment shed, defecating in the grass. Do I say, that there's nothing that we can do, there's nothing we're going to do because there's a housing crisis? And I understand there's a housing crisis, but I need an answer. I need to tell these people something. That's a propane tank with one of the largest blow torches I've ever seen. I don't know what they're doing with that, but that's concerning. That's that camp right there is at the end of I think it's called Holloman Cemetery at the end of Houston Hershey Road. It's a city maintained cemetery. That's about maybe 30 feet off the wood line. There's grave markers there of people that have been passed away and buried there, 2021, 2022, 2023. And people have to come. And that this was a complaint-driven response to this one. People go to the cemetery, pay their respects to their loved one. 30 feet away from the gravestone is a camp like that. This camp in particular, we located numerous kitty litter bottles, different rubbing alcohol bottles, and a lot of other products that are typically used to produce methamphetamines. So I do believe that was at one point a meth lab right off of Pontiac Avenue by Marine Drive, right in that area. That's down off of Warwick Avenue. There's that Patuxent River Management Trail that goes from the old DEM property on Warwick Avenue, goes all the way through the back of Fay Field. That's one of several camps back there. So the walking trail passes right through that camp. We get a lot of complaints from the Patuxent Management Authority who maintain that trail. Because as the walkers are passing through there, they're passing through the trash, human waste, drug paraphernalia, and open sex acts happening out there in the woods. And again, I'm not classifying all these people as drug addicts and prostitutes and things like that, but those are activities that are very common in these camps. And again, I'll bring anybody out to these camps who would like to come with me. That's also that's on that Patuxent walking trail. And that's the Patuxent River. So the trash also goes into the Patuxent River. So I would assume there's some environmental concerns also. That's it. All right. Those are just ones I selected. I've got hundreds. I've got videos. So, I mean, that's what we're encountering out there. I've never been involved or witnessed an arrest of anybody for trespassing, a homeless person trespassing on public property. We go out there, we work with the people. If the conditions are as bad as they are, we try to get them to a better place. We're obviously not always successful with that. If I was successful at that, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you as a cop. I'd be fixing the homeless situation somewhere in Washington, but that's not going to happen. So we do our best. We treat them with compassion. We offer them services. I bring food out there personally. Part of some of our outreach is, as you all know, through our nonprofit, we created, turkeys, pies. I go to the homeless barbecues and help hand out food. So this is not a contentious situation between me as a police officer and the homeless population, but I'm tasked to address the concerns of the constituents in the city. As you can see, the conditions, that's their concern. So I need an answer for those constituents, whatever that answer may be. It's about what I have, and I can